Could you go for an entire weekend without looking at your phone, computer, or TV? I know if you've been in the minimalism space for a while, you probably know of the Minimalists Screenless Saturday, and that's obviously where you don't look at any screens for an entire day. However, I want to challenge you to not look at any screens for an entire weekend. Hey everyone, I'm Jen Palandro. Hello Brio is a community of conscious creatives, and if that sounds like you, make sure to hit like on this video and subscribe to the channel for weekly-ish videos about intentional living. Why on earth would you want to put away your devices for an entire weekend? Well, if you're anything like me, you are on your computer, on your phone, on your tablet, whatever, almost all the time. And it can be really painful for your brain, for your mental faculties, etc. I, for example, am running my own web design business, and so most of the time I will wake up at 5 or 6 in the morning, try and get on my computer before the kids wake up, just to get that little bit of extra time with my work before the kids wake up and before the day starts. When I start my days like this, the day tends to go on with heavy screen use throughout the rest of the day. So not only am I going to be glued to my computer during the time when I'm trying to get my kids ready for school, or even after they're out the door, I'll be glued to my computer for the entire morning while they're at school. And then when they come back, I'm trying to sneak in and look at stuff, look at emails, etc. on lunch break. And it's just, I find that when I start off on the wrong foot in the morning, I always tend to magnetize towards my computer throughout the rest of the day. A lot of times people's morning routines don't involve screens, and that's a really great practice. You wake up, you might crack open a real paper book. Oh my goodness, a paper book, yes. You might open up a journal, you might get outside and do some exercise, etc. And you find that doing those kind of self-care promoting things always sets your day off better than waking up, picking up your phone, opening Instagram, scrolling, and 40 minutes later, oh my gosh, it's time to get ready, or you're late for work or something like that. So by resetting your relationship with technology over a weekend, it can be a really powerful way for you to sit back and analyze, why do I pick up my phone? Why do I feel like I have to sit and watch TV? It can just in general really get you to think about your relationship to technology by taking a little bit of a digital minimalism approach for a weekend. I always recommend starting slow when talking about digital minimalism, because otherwise you just kind of get that withdrawal effect and you feel that twitch. You want to just grab your phone and open up your email or what have you. So you might even just want to start with an hour at a time for a day, say in the middle of the day. You just say, no, I'm not gonna look at any screens for an hour, see how you feel after that. Then you can build up to an entire screenless Saturday, and then you might be able to build up further to a screenless Saturday and screenless Sunday. What this is going to do is that when you come back into your week on a Monday, you're going to have a fresh perspective and you're going to have true rest under your belt. And this is going to allow you to be more fresh and ready for the work week, so that you're just ready to go and completely fully rested. And I can't stress enough how important it is to get real rest. And you might be thinking, well, if I'm scrolling mindlessly on Instagram, it's not really very taxing. Well, yes, it can be, because you're doing a little bit of comparisonitis. Is that a thing? Yeah, a verb? Yeah, you're doing comparisonitis. I don't know. Anyway, you get into a weird trap of comparing yourself to others. You are looking at other people's list of comments and seeing how many comments they get on a post or whatever. And especially if you're in business on your Instagram or anything like that, you're looking at other people's businesses and seeing the tactics that you're using, and your mind just might start going oh my gosh, I can totally use this tactic in my business, blah, blah, blah. So you see, it can become a pretty quick spiral. And for me, it's really important to step away from the computer just so that I'm not staring at it for so long. In fact, I was working so hard for a while that my vision was actually having a hard time focusing on stuff that was farther away than my computer screen. Anyhow, I would love if you would join me in a screenless Saturday and screenless Sunday. I try and practice this every weekend. Obviously, things come up we're out at a park and I want to take a picture of my kids. Then I will, of course, whip out my phone and use my phone like it is intended as a tool, not as a pacifier. If you want to hop on the Screenless Saturday and Screenless Sunday train, leave a comment below. Let me know how it goes, and I'll talk to you next time.